traverse en bateau. Si je suis allée là-bas. J'aurais peut-être pu faire le tour. quoi ce temps là? sauver les ruines, mais pas les esprits qui les hantent. Les ruines de Riffelande ont gagné de nouvelles protections aujourd'hui suite aux craintes de profanation du site sacré. Les nouvelles lois stipulent que les ruines historiques ne pourront être utilisées comme source de profit si une ancienne relique est découverte sur le site. Cependant, une loi préexistante mentionne qu'en cas de découverte d'une relique sur un site historique, les scientifiques se verront accorder tous les pouvoirs sur le terrain afin d'y mener des études approfondies et d'archiver toute découverte pour la postérité. Malheureusement, cela ne protège en aucune façon les occupants indigènes qui considèrent que personne ne devrait jamais pénétrer dans les ruines sacrées, pour quelque raison que ce soit. Les activistes ne cessent de proclamer qu'il n'y a rien d'intéressant au sein de ces ruines, mais seul le temps pourra nous dire si c'est effectivement le cas ou si la science et le monde des affaires finiront par s'emparer des falaises. Hello?
Oh, we're not really taking new visitors. There's been an incident. But with the storm, well, I'll give you the room we were planning to give the detective. We're just about full otherwise.
Il semblerait qu'il y ait eu un problème ici.
There's been a theft in one of the rooms. The police are on their way now, though it might take a while. Don't worry though, the thief wouldn't dare strike
Bah oui, il
again.
n'osera pas. Qu'est-ce qui a été dérobé?
Some sort of important book. Real valuable, I guess, by the way Mr. Historian is reacting. I don't claim to understand what it does. I just know we can't have any thieves making an escape.
Des pistes.
We've got all kind of weirdos here. It could be just about any one of them.
Qui me fatigue
They're all
tous.
exhausting me. Most of the guests are napping right now, though, so it's nice and quiet for the moment. Look, since we've got this shady business going on here, I'm not going to charge you. You can have a room upstairs, first door on your right. At any rate, it looks like you don't have much choice but to stay. The storm is raging out there.
Je peux aller dehors quand il pleut, hein.
My great-great-grandparents built it as a waypoint for expeditions north and for folks building windmills on the Thiefmoor Bluffs. It's well past its glory days, and I can't imagine this situation is going to do much to boost its reputation.
Les suspects.
Not exactly. Well, there was this university student. Strange thing. She arrived around noon, coming from Nava. A few hours later, the historian arrived, followed by Helena and that businessman, Vadim. The student went off to her room. Figured she wanted an early start in the morning. Then she came out a little after sunset, bags all packed, telling me she had to leave and take care of an emergency. I felt bad for her having to leave in the night like that.
Alors, on a une enquête à faire ici. Béatrice, Belinda.
Hi, I'm Amir. You are going to crack this case, right? My girlfriend and I were supposed to play a show tonight. Oh, this is horrible. I don't know if this will help, but there was someone down on the beach late last night. I couldn't sleep, so I was looking out of my window at the lake, searching for inspiration. But yeah, someone was down there.
Quelle est votre chambre?
Just past the innkeeper's counter. You can go in, the door's unlocked. We figured since we don't have any interesting books, we're probably safe from the thief.
Qui avez-vous sur la
I
plage?
couldn't tell. They seemed like they might be tall, maybe, but certainly mysterious. That businessman, Vadim, he's pretty strange, obsessed with money. He's given me several nasty looks. And the woman over in the corner, Belinda, she keeps giggling at everyone.
Vadim, Belinda et toi t'es Amir. C'est quoi le problème? Les ruines de Riffelande, une discussion simple et spirituelle. Certaines personnes à Eastshade s'accrochent à l'idée ridicule de pouvoir découvrir de grandes richesses et de merveilles antiques au sein des ruines. En réalité, la population indigène sait pertinemment que les ruines de nos ancêtres ne recèlent rien qui puisse avoir une quelconque valeur matérielle. Ces tombeaux abritent les fantômes de nos ancêtres et aller y crapahuter en quête de fortune ou de réponse sur notre passé ne ferait que déshonorer ceux qui ont vécu avant nous. Je l'ai déjà dit et je le répéterai jusqu'à la fin des temps, en dehors des esprits au repos, il n'y a absolument rien dans les ruines de Riffelande qui pourrait impressionner un ombragien moderne. J'y suis allée en plus, moi. T'es qui, toi?
Who are you? You don't look like the authorities. Another suspect. When did you get here? Oh, sure. Well, watch yourself. There's a thief on the loose, and no one's even trying to catch them.
Qu'est-ce qui a été dérobé?
In my translation book, it contains runes that would allow me to enter and learn more about the Thiefmore ruins. It's highly sensitive and confidential information.
Mais pourquoi tu l'avais sur toi?
I was on my way to the ruins when the thief made their move. Very few people know about the translation book. Someone must have been following me. And the authorities. Delayed by a boating mishap. At this rate, the thief is going to slip away in the night.
Oh, encore des bougies. On est plus qu'il faut maintenant. 33. Qui, toi?
Hello,
Belinda.
detective. My name's Belinda, and I'm an open book, I tell you. Any questions you have, I'm completely ready to answer. I don't have a single thing to hide. The only suspicious thing I've seen is that historian. He's been running into our rooms, snatching up our things and dragging them around for others to inspect. It makes you wonder if he's trying to cover something up.
Ouais, nous on visite ici.
My sister and I are taking a relaxing vacation. She hardly gets out of the house anymore, and I thought the fresh air out here would do her some good.
Quelle est sa maladie?
Knees, thighs, toes, a continual upset stomach. Old age, you
Elle
might
prend pas
say.
l'élixir de vie?
I have. It seems that Miss Helena is unwell. I've seen her looking very sick and tired as she moves about the inn. You'll see. Something's wrong with her.
Elena, c'est qui Elena?
Did you figure it out yet? They're a point of controversy around here. Some people want them open to the public, and some people think they're a sacred space. I understand that the ancient people wouldn't have wanted us to disturb their tomb, but it would have been pretty neat to play a show in there.
What a mess this is. Just about everyone in this area has an opinion on them. Indigenous people think no one should even look at them. Most everyone else just wants to see what's inside.
À l'intérieur?
I had a pal who snuck inside when we were kids. She wouldn't tell me what she saw in there though. Kinda doubt she actually did it.
Ça c'est la chambre d'amis. Avec encore des bougies.
Are you the authorities? Do you paint the crime scene to help find clues? Okay, well, my boyfriend and I really need to get off this lake. We're supposed to be playing a show in Nava tonight, but the innkeeper won't let anyone leave. It's so frustrating. We've never played anywhere important, and the one chance we get, this has to happen.
Que savez-vous au sujet
A
d'une-
book was stolen. It must contain the meaning of life because I can't see any other reason it would be such a big deal.
Avez-vous remarqué
We
quelque
got
chose
here
d'anormal?
yesterday afternoon. We ate dinner, played some music, and went to bed. I heard some scuffling in the middle of the night, but I just thought it was rats. Ugh, they're everywhere.
C'est accueillant s'il y a des rats partout.
It's such a bad situation. The indigenous people just want the land to stay sacred. All they ask is that no one goes in the ruins. But the university is constantly sending people over to investigate. They want to extract the artifacts. And there's this new law that says if the scientists can't find any ancient relics in the ruins, then the ruins aren't historically important, and so don't get any protections. That means the sacred space could be dishonored by random hikers. I mean, of course, the scientists won't find any relics. They aren't even allowed inside. So, the land is really in peril right now. It's just a mess. Just hurry up and find the criminal, okay?
Ok. Deux paires de bottes chez Belinda. L'éternel combat de l'amour. Ils se serrèrent plus fort l'un contre l'autre, leurs corps baignés par le clair de lune. Plus rien ne pourra nous séparer désormais, nous avons bravé les bêtes et les nuits glacées, la famine et la sécheresse, et pourtant la vie m'a permis de regagner la chaleur de tes bras. Notre amour durera éternellement, mais les combats ne sont pas terminés. Nos vies ont été écrites dans les étoiles et nous n'en sommes qu'au début. Tu pourrais partir ce soir en quête d'une vie plus simple, une vie de richesse ou de confort, de chaleur et de lit douillet. Nul ne pourrait t'en vouloir. Il suit alors qu'aucune chaleur ne saurait jamais être aussi réelle que celle de ses mains, ni aucun lit aussi confortable que le sol qu'il avait partagé avec elle. Sa richesse et son confort, il ne les trouverait plus désormais que dans son regard, dans ses histoires et dans ses sourires. Je partirai avec toi. Alors, on a un petit indice. C'est marqué 5941. Ça, on va pas retourner. Non. Oups. Les pouvoirs antiques des ruines de Riffelande, la magie guérisseuse. Certaines personnes sont convaincues que les ruines de Riffelande renfermeraient un pouvoir capable de soigner toutes les blessures et toutes les maladies. Il est de ce fait assez incompréhensible que personne ne se soit jamais aventuré dans les ruines pour y trouver un tel pouvoir. Pour beaucoup, il suffit de se tenir au sein des ruines pour se voir soulager des petits maux et alléger de ses angoisses. Il est bien triste que les descendants des peuples ayant bâti ces lieux magiques trouvent inconvenant de partager cette merveilleuse énergie spirituelle. Ils préfèrent en restreindre l'accès. Se pourrait-il qu'ils n'aspirent qu'à préserver ce pouvoir pour leur seul usage personnel? Nous devons hélas de respecter leur volonté et nous ne pouvons que nous interroger sur l'énergie stupéfiante qui demeure enfermée entre les murs de ces tombeaux en ruine. Ça donne des indices un petit peu... Est-ce qu'elle est malade?
Ah, so you finally made it, detective. I was hoping you'd be delayed,
Je suis pas
so we could have more
détective.
excitement. Yes, my husband and I used to go on dates at the ruins. The night sky and the fresh air. You skipped to the last page? Don't spoil the end. The businessman Vadim gave me that book last night. I haven't finished it yet, and I don't know anything about...
Ah, faut
No,
avoir quelque chose
I'm
d'étrange.
trapped in this bed. There's nothing at all to see here. But I called her inside and we talked a bit about books. She was a student at the university. Suddenly
La peinture des... La jeune étudiante, ce serait pas la fille qu'on avait vue dans la fermette. Donc voilà, à l'étage, il n'y a pas beaucoup plus de lumière. La chambre d'Hélène est fermée. On va l'inspectrice. Historien. C'est ma chambre. Il n'y a qu'une bougie. Trente-cinquième. On va faire monter moi maintenant.
We need clues, leads. The ruins are an incredibly rich source of culture and heritage for the people of East. But somehow, there are people who think history is a waste of...
I've just been sitting here quiet. Well, who knows, really? We can't get in there to find out. But it's nice to dream. My sister.
Did you figure...
What a mess this...
Ouais, mais maintenant je fais quoi? Plus d'armes? De Riffelande Acte de vente de propriété. Le vendeur consent également à faire une déclaration extraordinaire stipulant qu'il a personnellement pénétré dans les ruines et qu'il les a trouvés totalement vides et dénués de toute importance sacrée. L'Institut sera chargé de mener une étude archéologique afin de confirmer la déclaration. En conformation avec ces standards, le vendeur accepte de fixer le paiement à 2000 Lumigemmes pour l'intégralité de la propriété et accorde les droits d'exploration sans restriction de modération des ruines de Riffelande à l'Institut Bougie.
Making great strides, Detective. I know you'll have this sorted out in no time. Oh, right. Since the criminal still hasn't been found, I've taken the liberty of locking everyone's boat ashore. Shouldn't be travelling in the storm anyway. Why don't you take these keys and continue investigation of the suspects and their rooms?
Oh, merci.
Look, we've already searched everyone's trunks. The book isn't here. But maybe, if you take a look, you'll find something that points to the killer. I mean, the thief.
L'acte de propriété.
Ask me.
Non. Personne ne peut m'en parler.
Did you...
Alors, on va fouiller les autres pièces. Là, je suis dans la chambre de je sais pas qui. Auberge du Bois-Coulé, acte de vente. Kervor consiste à vendre l'auberge du Bois-Coulé à l'Institut Rose Bleu. Mais il achète tout. En échange de la mine ou la vente comprend le bâtiment, le terrain et l'affaire. Tout employé demeurant à l'auberge deviendra un employé de l'Institut Rose Bleu. Un truc que j'ai pas regardé depuis longtemps. Ok, j'en suis là. Ah, j'ai pas fait ça. Je l'ai pas fait. Première porte. C'est la sortie. Là, j'ai pu y aller tout à l'heure. C'est qui, toi?
Ah, good. You've finally arrived to sort this out. Check through my suitcase and I'll be on my way, detective.
Personne ne partira tant que le voleur n'a pas été démasqué.
Good gods, this is truly obscene. The historian likely dropped the book in the lake himself. You've seen how his hands shake. And now he's trying to frame one of us. That historian! He's a madman! He tore through our rooms this morning, screaming about his wretched book.
Des chiffres dans un roman à l'autre rose.
Numbers? I'm afraid I don't know anything about that. I picked up that book in a small market last week. It wasn't my cup of tea, so I gave it to Rad Miller. A wasted opportunity at the moment. Who doesn't love the idea of visiting a tomb thousands of years old? Who wouldn't love the sense of discovery and heritage? Who wouldn't pay dozens and dozens of glowstones for that kind of experience? I'm going to bring that dream to life. I promise you that.
C'est lui qui veut tout racheter?
You don't look like any detective I've ever seen. I won't be answering your questions.
C'est pas bien gentil, ça. Elena. Je vais taper dans ta chambre tout de suite. Ma très chère famille, j'ai longuement réfléchi à notre dévouement pour la préservation de la sainteté des ruines. Cela a toujours tant représenté pour moi que vous vous êtes tous battus à mes côtés durant tout ce temps. Je me dois hélas de vous informer que ma santé décline. Il n'y a pas grand chose à faire, mais avec un peu de chance, je pourrais peut-être trouver un remède à Nava. J'espère juste que... Et on voit pas la fin. Elle est malade aussi. Waouh. Faut que je me rappelle de ça. C'est quoi ces traces là? La chambre de Valim. Ah. Est-ce qu'on peut se rappeler des numéros? Ou pas? Non. Alors j'avais dû noter 5. Ah oui d'accord, il n'y a pas de numéro. Ça c'est 0. Alors le premier c'est 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Après on a 9. 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Après on a 4. Et après on a 1. Qu'est-ce qu'on voit? V. J'ai fait des fouilles du côté de ces vieilles ruines qui vous obsèdent tant. J'ai trouvé ceci, on dirait vraiment une ancienne relique. Je me suis dit que vous préféreriez la garder à l'abri en attendant d'être officiellement propriétaire des lieux. J'espère que vous pourrez m'accorder quelques Lumigemmes de plus en échange. D'accord. Lui, il a la preuve qu'il y avait des choses à l'intérieur. Ah bah bravo. Il a une grande chambre. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a dans sa valise? Caïquet, apothicaire, Racine de Qualne. Pour le traitement temporaire des nerfs contre les pertes de mémoire et les tremblements, pas plus de 2 gouttes par jour. Ok. Il y a des petits problèmes. Il a mis un truc dans la cheminée. L'Université de Nava, au Rose. Veuillez considérer cette lettre comme un avis formel de licenciement de votre poste à l'université. Nous vous sommes reconnaissants pour votre dur labeur au cours de ces dernières décennies. Néanmoins, le temps a démontré qu'il ne reste aucune nouvelle information à découvrir dans les ruines de Riffelande et l'université ne peut malheureusement plus se permettre de financer votre programme. On a plein de trucs là. Je parle à qui en premier?
I don't think you're...
Merde, j'ai pas de fiche à marquer.
That's an old poem from the native people on the Thief Bluffs. I keep it with me as a reminder to always be thankful. Yes, I have. Those musicians have been desperate to get out of here since... They've been singing all kinds of obnoxious songs about...
Parlez-moi des ruines.
Those ruins mean everything to me. All I've ever wanted is to preserve that...
Have you any progress? A wasted opportunity. Who would...
Ok. Quelque chose... Quelqu'un peut me raconter des choses en plus ou pas?
What a mess this... Been thinking about it. This place is empty most of the time. Tourism on the Thief Bluffs isn't what it once was. And the milling industry isn't all fancy and upcoming like before. Got that letter in the mail just a few days ago. Seems like my ticket out of here. This place gets a little too gloomy for me. Just about everyone in this area has an opinion on them. Indigenous people think no one should even look at them. I had a pal who snuck it.
Ah si, moi je parle. T'es qui toi? Il y a un truc là. Propriété de Nikol, je n'arrive pas à croire que c'est la dernière fois que je pourrais poser le pied dans ces ruines. Je sais bien que tante H n'irait jamais vendre cette terre pour y développer le tourisme, mais elle n'a pas l'air bien ces temps-ci et je me fais souci à son sujet. Le moins que je puisse faire est de m'assurer que les terres restent dans la famille. Il m'est parfois arrivé de discrètement prélever quelques reliques pour les étudier en secret, mais la chose est devenue trop dangereuse. Tante H n'a jamais voulu voir les ruines envahies par les archéologues et c'est précisément ce qui se produirait si l'université découvre ce qu'il y a réellement ici. Elle dit depuis toujours que les esprits de nos ancêtres occupent ces lieux et au cœur de ce silence je serais enclin à le croire. Cet endroit est véritablement sacré.
Hi. I'm not really sure what's going on.
Il y en a qui viennent sortir.
Oh my god. What happened? Oh, right. There was an emergency, but don't worry, everything's okay now. Of course. Those halls belong to my ancestors, and my aunt lives on the property. I mean, for now, she's probably going to have to sell it. Okay, you caught me, all right? I know how to get into the ruins, and I've been going in there for years. Is that what you want to know? So yes, it was me. Translation book? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, gosh. I thought you were looking for a trespasser.
Il va voler le trésor qui sont dans votre mal. Qui aurait intérêt à pénétrer dans ces ruines?
Everyone. Except my aunt and my parents who think the ruins need to stay empty for our old spirits. But there aren't any spirits. I've been in there 100 times. I didn't steal them. They belong to my ancestors. I just wanted to bring home one last reminder of the ruins. I was hoping to defend them like my aunt always has.
Aha, good news. The real detective has arrived.
Can I help? Oh, are you sure it's necessary? Okay, it's just on the ground.
J'ai déjà fait. Toi, c'est bon. Il y a un qui grimpe.
Are you the impromptu detective?
Ah, c'est ça.
Sorry it took me so long to get here. The innkeeper just filled me in on
Je
the
te connais, toi.
situation.
T'étais à l'entrée du pont.
It seems like you've been doing good work here. Do you have a prime suspect?
Non. Bah, je sais pas trop encore. Je dirais que c'est le...
Did you figure it out?
C'est le monsieur là-bas, mais je sais plus son nom.
Have you any progress?
Vadim.
I don't think you're a real...
Pourquoi elle aurait pris le... Pour faire la transcription.
It seems like you've been doing good work here. Do you have a prime suspect?
Ouais, je pense que c'est Elena. Parce qu'elle veut pas qu'on touche à la terre de ses
Really?
ancêtres.
That's very interesting. Let me have a look around and see if I can confirm your suspicions. Looks like you're well on your way to becoming a full-fledged detective. Certainly nice to have someone else carry out the interrogations. Sad story this is. Looks like Helena was hoping to sell off the land to the tourist industry. Worth quite a lot of money. Says she was trying to take a final look inside the ruins. That's why she needed the book. Must have been having second thoughts about selling the land. Unfortunately for her, we've now got solid evidence that the ruins are filled with ancient relics. No chance of selling the property now. Ownership will most likely default to University. Well, I'd be remiss if I didn't reward you for your work. Please, accept these glowstones I'm authorized to award good Samaritans like yourself. And I believe my work here is just about done.
Le voleur de l'Auberge de Bois-Coulé, terminé.
And I believe my work here is just about done.
So, I just had to see if there was anything in the ruins. All my life, I've believed there's nothing but spirits in there. I've started to see that no one else believes that. I can't afford for the land to go to society. But my heart couldn't afford for the ruins to be opened as a tourist location. I just thought the translation... Vadim made an offer on the land. He suggested running his own excavation for sacred objects. But really, I knew he would do everything... I took the book and planned to sneak inside the ruins. Just take a peek. I wouldn't have destroyed anything, and if I found something... Now, the ruins will be opened to the University. We'll just have to see what happens.
Well, I thought Helena was acting strange. Guess you can always count on me, detective. Who knows? Maybe they will find some cures.
Thanks for working on this case, detective.
That was
We were worried
really
we'd be trapped
something.
here forever.
I didn't expect things to happen so quickly. I guess the ruins aren't ours anymore. I'm glad the university will be studying them. I've always wondered about everything I saw in there. Poor Auntie H. I wish she could see inside. She must have been really desperate to end up taking that book.
Oh well, I'm happy to hear there's something of interest in those ruins. Well, I guess Vadim won't want to buy my inn anymore, but maybe he'll get more interest now anyway. Who knows, I just might convert one of these rooms into a ruins museum.
It's too bad the ruins are going to be swept up by the University. Wasted opportunity. The entire island would have profited from the tourism. All in the name of science, I suppose.
Si j'étais là. Donc elle est déjà sortie, c'était elle, d'accord. Non, c'était pas en bas. Pas là non plus. Non, bah j'ai vu tout le monde là. J'ai plus d'amis. Ah, il fait beau.
Well, after we recover the translation book from Helena, the ruins have always been important to her. I only hope I can preserve them, for eventually, I hope it will be better this way. If we uncover even one artifact, the ruins will be protected forever. Now, on an unrelated note, I saw the... shall we call it the... I've drawn up some instructions for you on how to build a reed boat. They're commonly used around here. No need for... whatever that thing is. You also find reed boats quite capable of coastal travel. I can't imagine your contraption there is. You'll need heavy reeds. They're wider and flatter than the usual sort. Best wishes, and, sorry for accusing you of taking my translation book. I'm sure you understand.
Alors, comment je construis mon embarcation? J'ai reçu ici. Il m'en faut des roseaux lourds, il m'en faut 10, j'en ai déjà 45, un bâton, c'est tout, et de la ficelle. Donc c'est de la ficelle qu'il faut que je fasse. Voilà, je peux faire mon petit bateau. Yes, je vais monter dedans. Ah là là, ça va bien plus vite. Je vais voir la dame en face là. Je vais redonner son anneau.
Oh, look at that big fish! I don't suppose you want to put your hand in there and fish around for my wedding ring? Didn't think so. It'll come out sooner or later. He did? Well, now isn't that convenient? Give it here. Here, have a few glowstones. And thank the great shade you survived.
Comment ça j'ai survécu?
Well, it's hard to be sure, but a mean-spirited old fish. You ever hear the tale of how old Pops came to be so grumpy? No? Oh, you're in for a treat. Well, you see, there was one day, old Pops swallowed a bitter frog. So he swallowed this frog, and the taste was so awful, old Pops started thrashing round something terrible. There was a boat nearby, and when old Pops leapt out of the water, he hit it hard. That boat was knocked over, and the captain was real upset. He was yelling and ended up harpooning the giant fish right in the side. Didn't you notice the lard gash on old Pops?
No.
So anyhows, old Pops has been bitter ever since. Can't believe you survived fetching my ring from him. That old Pops, he's got it out for us all.
Je peux faire cuire du thé ici. Mince. Fermé. Il faut que je voie comment on fait du thé. Alors, ça c'est quoi? 2 radicelles et un chapeau d'encre. On peut essayer de faire ça. C'est ça les radicelles? Ah, mais je peux pas le boire. D'accord. Ça, 2 poches à flore et un radicelle. Et le troisième que j'ai 3 cotivrets. J'ai fait 3 thés différents. Ensuite, on avait quoi ici? Rien de spécial. Non plus. Je peux en boire un thé quand même? Ça fait quoi? Qu'est-ce que ça fait?
You ever wonder what it's like to be so different from all those other fish out there? What it's like to be so big, you accidentally throw a bunch of people overboard.
Mhm. Alors, je suis où? Je dois être par là. Et je voudrais aller ici. Et bah, je vais y aller. Pour vendre mes peintures.